Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm a rising junior at SAR High School, and this is the final milestone of my main project, the RC tank. So, what I did for the last milestone was that instead of having these 4 buttons control the tank, I changed it so that these 2 joysticks control the tank. So, the right stick controls the right tread, and the same thing for the left stick. So if you move if I turn it on here, and you move the right stick forward, the right tread moves forward, and same thing for the left stick, and backwards too. So both forward makes it go forwards, and both backwards makes it go backwards, and this makes it spin around if I do one forward and one backwards. And I also wrote code that allows the speed to be controlled by the analog sticks. So if I push the stick forward just a little bit, you can see the tread moves slowly, and if I push it forward all the way, it goes quite fast. So yeah, I was pretty much done with the project, and then I decided to make some modifications. So my first modification that I made was that I made these 2 buttons spin the tank. So it's the right bumper and the left bumper. So one of them spins it one way and the other spins the tank the other way. And then another thing that I did with the movement of the tank was if you hit this left trigger here, the tank moves forward slowly. So that's kind of like a stealth mode, I guess. And yeah, so after that, I added some NeoPixels to the tank, and I zip tied them to the bottom of the tank. And NeoPixel is this strip here of LEDs that each light actually has 3 different small LEDs, red, green, and blue. So you can change the colors and the intensities of the red, green, and the blue to create all kinds of cool colors and effects. So I programmed the controller so that the face buttons here control the lights. So as you can see, if I click on different buttons, the lights will change. And then I made a really cool effect with the right trigger where if I hold it down, it does this rainbow thing. And then clicking the start button here turns the NeoPixel off. So in these past 2 weeks of BlueStamp, I've learned a lot of things about engineering and software and hardware, how motor drivers work, how NeoPixel works, how this controller and the receiver works, and how the motor and the gearbox works, as well as the Arduino code that goes along with each component. But I think that the most valuable thing I've learned here in BlueStamp is problem solving, because whenever there's a problem, you kind of have to figure it out by yourself, and that is probably the most valuable lesson I've learned here. And yeah, I've learned that there's always a solution to a problem, and if you keep working, that solution will present